Ever wondered what a bank in space might be worth? Sounds like science fiction, right? But let's bring it a little closer to Earth and talk about a bank with a name that evokes celestial imagery, Lunar Bank. Now, you might be scratching your head. Is this some futuristic financial institution I haven't heard of? Well, the truth is, there isn't currently a globally recognized, large-scale banking entity explicitly named Lunar Bank operating on Earth or beyond. However, the name itself sparks an intriguing question: what factors would determine the valuation of a hypothetical lunar bank, especially if we consider the burgeoning space economy? Let's explore this fascinating thought experiment. Imagine a future where humanity has a significant presence on the moon. There would be a need for financial services tailored to this unique environment. Think about it: lunar real estate, resource extraction, tourism, and the daily needs of lunar residents. A lunar bank could be at the forefront of facilitating these transactions. So, how would we even begin to value such an entity? Traditional valuation methods for banks on Earth would provide a starting point, but we'd need to consider a whole new set of variables. Firstly, market potential would be crucial. How large is the lunar economy? How many individuals and businesses are operating there? What are the projected growth rates? The more robust and expanding the lunar market, the higher the potential valuation of its primary financial institution. Secondly, competitive landscape would play a significant role. Is Lunar Bank the sole financial institution on the moon, or are there competitors? A monopoly or a dominant market share would undoubtedly boost its valuation. Thirdly, regulatory environment, a factor often taken for granted on Earth, would be entirely novel. Who sets the financial regulations on the moon? What legal frameworks govern banking activities in space? The stability and favorability of these regulations would significantly impact investor confidence and, consequently, the bank's valuation. Fourthly, technological infrastructure is paramount. A lunar bank would need secure and reliable communication systems, robust digital platforms, and innovative solutions for handling transactions in a potentially challenging environment. The sophistication and efficiency of its technology would be a key differentiator. Fifthly, resource base and profitability are fundamental. What assets does the lunar bank hold? What are its revenue streams? Is it profitable? Just like any terrestrial bank, its financial performance would be a primary driver of its valuation. However, the nature of these resources and revenue streams could be radically different, potentially involving lunar resources or space-based financial instruments. Sixthly, risk assessment takes on a whole new dimension. What are the unique risks associated with operating a bank on the moon? These could include logistical challenges, environmental hazards, and even geopolitical uncertainties related to space governance. A thorough understanding and mitigation of these risks would be vital for a high valuation. Finally, future growth potential is always a key consideration for investors. What are the long-term prospects for the lunar economy? What are Lunar Bank's plans for expansion and innovation? A compelling vision for the future would attract greater investment and drive up its valuation. While a lunar bank in the traditional sense doesn't exist today, contemplating its potential valuation allows us to think creatively about the future of finance and the economic possibilities that lie beyond our planet. It highlights how fundamental economic principles intertwine with the exciting prospects of space exploration and development. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.